What's up, everyone? Streaming from my laptop here in the control room. Can you guys hear me okay? I never use this for streaming. 5 people, is that right? Say something. 6 people. There we go. There we go. Do I sound okay? I'm using the, let's see this. How about that? You get an echo now? I turned off the, sounds good now? Shouldn't be an echo now. I turned off the sound. Check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Echo. Let's see here. I think I'm going to have to turn this down here. Hold on. What about this? Is that still echoing? Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2. Echo now. Echo, echo, echo. Better. Still echo? Huh. Weird. It's the same. I have that muted. No echo, perfect, fixed, fixed, fixed. Okay, better. Okay. Man, everybody just came on right then. Okay, cool. All right, we're good. We're good. I'm in the control room, as you can see. I have a light on me. I don't think I've used this actually before. No, I've used this before a few times. Couple announcements. The ear training. We just put up the new version of the ear training program that's got a leaderboard on it. We actually introduced a bunch of new things for those of you that have the Beato ear training program. And on the leaderboard, I just tested it. And I have the record, the world record in triad identification in the 4 triads, major, minor, diminished, and augmented. I did it just before this to see if it worked. You have to get 100% to get on the leaderboard, but there are already people on the leaderboard. So you can get in there and you can see if you can become the fastest person on the in the ear training program. So Aaron is leading one of the categories already. He tried one. But I figured I wouldn't. I'm doing it here I was doing it here with my mouse, and the mouse is slow. If I was doing it on an iPad, it'd be way faster. So somebody should be able to beat my time of 67 seconds. So, so those of you that are that have the ear training program, get on there and do better than me on it. I don't want to be. I don't want to lead every category. You have to activate it in your settings, though. That's the thing. You have to go into your settings. You have to actually opt in for it. And you can opt out anytime too, I believe. You just flip the switch, and it takes it takes you out of it. So, but I was talking to Aaron. He said, "Okay, just hover over the thing." I said, "I'm not getting anything, man." And he said, "Oh, that's right. You have to activate it in your settings." 5 Watt World, what's up, Keith? Anyways, so I decided to, I picked a category because not all of them are filled, not even close, since he just put it up. So anybody in the last hour, the people that were on it when it went live or when he pushed it and it said that you can sign up, they there's Flat 5 support right there. There's Aaron. It's fun though. I had I was doing it as fast as I could. I had 5 minors in a row, which was awesome. It's all random, so sometimes you can get, when I was hovering over minor, it was like minor, 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 minor. That was fast, but then I had to kind of scroll over to get to an augmented, then come back to major. So if you have a touchscreen, it's faster, or if you have a mouse as opposed to a trackpad, you can really compete. But I'm curious to see how fast that thing is. As fast as you can click the things, it goes to the next one. So, okay, I got some things here. Oh yeah, so anyways, if you haven't signed up for it, become a member. Beato Ear Training Course. Sign up for it. It's still at a discounted price till we get the second half of it out. And I have a sale still going on from yesterday until midnight. 30% off Beato book, RB400. That's from yesterday's live stream. So I have a video that I did with Aaron, the guitarist from the band Intervals. When they were in town this past weekend, I interviewed him. Does anyone know Intervals on here? Anybody? Keith said, "It's good I'm not competitive, hypes." That's what we call each other's hypes. Anybody know the band Intervals? I know this is kind of delayed. Aaron is a great guitar player. Really love his guitar playing. He plays in the video when I'm interviewing him, and he's a great guy. So I went to see them play. They played with John, and when you hear him play in the interview, you'll really like his playing. It's excellent, excellent. So I think I might put that video out tomorrow. I was actually going to go to I ordered a Gretsch drum set months ago, 6 months ago. And it just got finished. It was supposed to be done in October. It just got finished. And I was supposed to go pick it up tomorrow. And I was supposed to go and do a tour of the factory and make a video out of it, which I was very psyched about. But when I initially talked to the guy that's the guy Andrew that I ordered it from, he said, "Oh, it's 2 hours from Atlanta, and it's in South Carolina," and I didn't recognize the town. And I was thinking, okay, great. I said, "Do you mind if I come up when I pick up the drum kit?" I know, I'm still waiting for that thing. 8-Minute X says, "You're still waiting for that thing?" Yeah, so I know, it's literally been easily 6 months. It was supposed to be done in October. And I emailed him at the beginning of November. I said, "Yo, what's up with my drum kit?" So anyway, so I was going to go with my buddy Shane Lee. You guys seen Shane? He's been in some of my videos. He's a great singer. And I said, "Yeah, it's 2 hours away." He said, "Do you know where it is?" I said, "The town." He goes, "I don't know where that is. I've never heard of that." So anyways, finally I looked it up, and it's 4 hours away. So I called the guy and I wrote the guy and I said, "I'm not coming. I'm not driving 4 hours each way to pick up my drum set." So I said to deliver it. And the guy was bummed because I wanted to go tour the factory because I think it'd be really interesting. I want to see how drums are made, but I don't want to drive. That's like driving to Nashville and back. Yeah, so they're going to send me the they're going to send me the kit here. They're going to ship it to me. So I would say it's probably not going to get it here for another week or so. I don't know, but I already have a video planned for it when I get it. This one is a gold sparkle, which I'm very psyched about. The PRS guitar that I played in the last video of the Deftones, I got more comments on that guitar. I never get comments on the instruments I play. Never. No one ever says a word about it. Ever. And there must have been 100 comments about how beautiful the guitar was. So, I don't know. It was weird. It's a great guitar. It's a beautiful guitar. It's that Custom 24 that the loaner that they sent me. I sent back the hollow body guitar, and I got that new guitar, and it just, people, were said stuff about it. My friend Bobby, I was talking to, and he said the same thing. I was talking to him the other night, and he said, I love your Deftone videos, but man, that guitar was amazing. I said, oh my God, that's ridiculous. I think it's the combination of I think one of the things is that it's a spark. It's like a metallic blue sparkle, but you can't really see that it's a sparkle finish unless you're right up on it. And because of the darkness of it and the way that I have my lighting, you can really see the curved top on it. It's beautiful. So, let's see here. Wait, you bought a Dr. Z a few weeks ago, and a guy told you that from Nashville, that 2 hours away, meet you in Alpharetta. Oh, brother. It is 4 hours. Let's see. 5-watt World. DuPont Hot Red paint colors they use at PRS. So I won't tell everyone what the new 5-watt World video is coming out, what it's going to be about, but interesting topic. I can't wait. Okay, somebody asked me about Randy Rhoads. Top 20 greatest master recordings of all time. I'm going to put that up. I'm going to put that on my list here. I literally have my list right here. Hold on. I don't think you can see it. No, you can't see it. But I have my list right here. Top 20 mastered recordings of all time. Okay, so Randy Rhoads. Why have I not done Randy Rhoads? I mentioned it in the live stream the other day. I haven't done Randy Rhoads. I had Randy Rhoads in a video, and the video got blocked. It got blocked because I said Ozzy Osbourne, and when you say Ozzy Osbourne, things get blocked. They just do. I mean, I don't know what they're just idiots about this stuff. I don't get it. Do not get it. So I can't do Randy Rhoads. So there you go. Can't do Randy Rhoads, can't do Prince, can't do AC/DC, can't do, a lot of them. I was going to do top acoustic guitar solos, okay? Top 20 acoustic guitar solos, but I couldn't think of 20 acoustic guitar solos. I thought of like Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You has an acoustic guitar solo. But my favorite acoustic guitar solo is from a record that I can't play, but I'm going to try and play it now. I'm going to see if it gets blocked. Oh, I may do Make Me Smile. Yes, I'm going to do that. Chicago. Yes, I am. Okay, so here's my favorite acoustic guitar solo. And it's interesting. I was talking to my friend Tim Miller the other day, and he said this is his favorite. He said this is his favorite solo. And this is one of my favorite solos of all time, period. And I might get the video blocked here. Okay, this is Pat Metheny off the 8081 record. The song's called Going Ahead. Listen to the sound of this guitar. It's also the best sounding acoustic I've heard. Oh, it's so good. I'm trying to see if it's going to get blocked right now. This ain't guitar. Man. So good. Oh, right here. And then right here. Oh my God. Forget it. So I played that much of that on here to see if the video is going to get blocked. They block live streams. They block everything, Ronnie. Sometimes it comes right up on the chat. You're in danger of getting blocked. I'm looking around to see if this is a new interface. I'm looking around to see if it's anywhere on here. Mediterranean Sundance, good call. That's a really good one. He's not using a coin as a pick. He uses an incredibly thin pick, a fender thin. He still won't do an interview? No. Let's see here. The new Metheny album is out, Monty. I thought they only had the two singles out right now. Yeah, Going Ahead is the best acoustic guitar solo I've heard. Alan Holdsworth, Nevermore is another amazing one. There's some great acoustic guitar solos. Oh man, really great ones. Lonely Woman too, Daniel. Well, yes, that's a great guitar solo too, acoustic. Yeah. It will get blocked since I said Ozzy Osbourne. Not everything gets blocked with Ozzy Osbourne. Only videos that have a lot of views. Well, I'm not sure how they do it, honestly. I don't know how they found it. I think this was a manual thing. They look through big channels to demonetize them. They just do. They got people, every time I put out a video, everybody that has a lot of subscribers, Marty Schwartz, and that does, has You know, Adam Neely. Adam doesn't use. No, Adam does use music occasionally. Paul Davids too. They use things occasionally, and they get demonetized for them. But I just I don't care. You know, I don't care if they block it. I don't care. So that's kind of that's my theory on it. Second solo and Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You. Yeah, that's a great one. I mean, that would be on the list. The new Who album is great. My friend Andrew Sinowek played on the new Who record. He posted it on his Instagram. Andrew is one of the top calls. He's like the guy now in Hollywood for doing movies and stuff. He's a great session guitar player. I met him through Tim Pierce. Tim and Andrew are really good friends, and they did a record together, the two of them. But Yngwie's Disciple of Hell intro wasn't too shabby. Yeah, it's got to be a solo. Got to be a solo. Anybody ever seen that video with Yngwie hanging out with his friends at some picnic table in Sweden, and they're playing Swedish folk songs, and he's hanging out having fun? It's great. It's a really cool video on YouTube. He's just hanging out with this, a bunch of people. They're talking, they're singing, he's playing guitar, just like you do if you're hanging out with your friends at some picnic or something, Except it's Yngwie playing acoustic guitar. Gilmour has to have a good acoustic solo. Well, there are some Gilmour acoustic solos. There's more Jimmy Page solos too. I'm trying to think. I tell you, there's some great guitar solos. There must be Jim Croce some solos. Gordon Lightfoot has some great solos. Or whoever played with Gordon Lightfoot. The man is a giant. Met him. He seemed 8 feet tall. Yngwie. Oh man. Dan Rather and Peter Frampton interview. I wanted to see that. I did not see it. Did not see that. Carefree Highway. I'm a massively big Gordon Lightfoot fan. I think I told the story here, but I'm going to tell it again. About 10 years ago, I was, not even 10 years ago, 6 years ago, Gordon Lightfoot was playing in Macon. Macon's an hour and a half south of Atlanta. So I was looking at on Gordo's, Bob Dylan calls Gordon Lightfoot Gordo, and Bob Dylan was asked in an interview who his favorite songwriters are, and Gordon Lightfoot is like Bob Dylan's favorite songwriter. I don't know if you guys know that. So I love Gordon Lightfoot. So I tried to get somebody to go with me to go see Gordon Lightfoot, and I call all my friends, and they thought, "What? Are you joking?" And I said, "No, I'm not joking. Let's go see Gordon Lightfoot." I called my buddy Jason. He loves Gordon Lightfoot, though. And he goes right into singing Carefree Highway. Sundown. Come on, those songs are amazing. Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. I still get chills with that song. Oh my God. Gordon Lightfoot is genius. Absolutely genius. So I could not find anyone to go with me, and I didn't go, and I never saw him play. I don't know if he's still out touring, but I should have gone by myself. I'm kind of mad at myself I didn't go. But it's a long drive afterwards. You know, you go see the concert, then you got to drive an hour and a half back, and better if you go with someone. And I think, you know, I figured that Gordon is, I mean, he's in his 80s now, I'm sure. But his songs were low, and I thought that he probably doesn't have to tune down for them. I'm looking it up, how old he is. Let's see here. How old is Gordon Lightfoot? 81. 81 years old. Wait. Hold on, let's see here. Gordon Lightfoot tour. Tour dates. Here we go. Gordon Lightfoot. Is he still touring? Oh man, his website is so outdated. Oh my god. Who remembers the night that happened? Rick, you remember the night that the Edmund Fitzgerald went down? Lake Superior, right? Yeah. Superior never gives up its dead when the gales of November come early. Oh man, so good. Dean, what's up? If you could read my mind, one of the finest songs ever written. I mean, lyrics, forget it. That's why Bob Dylan, it's not just the songwriting. Bob Dylan loves Gordo because he's one of the best lyricists of all time. If you could read my mind, lyrics. Let's see here. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie about a ghost from a wishing well. In a castle dark or a fortress strong, with chains upon my feet, you know that ghost is me. And I will never be set free as long as I'm a ghost you can see. Oh! If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like a paperback novel, the kind that drugstores sell. When you reach the part where the heartaches come, the hero would be me. Heroes often fail. Oh, that's so good. And you won't read that book again because the ending's just too hard to take. Oh my God. I walk away like a movie star who gets burned in a three-way script. Enter number 2. A movie queen to play the scene of bringing all the good things out in me with a great guitar fill right there. But for now, love, let's be real. Oh my God. Forget this. This is absolutely brilliant. What's up, Brett? I'm reading some Gordon Lightfoot lyrics. My God, that's good. Let's see here. Let's see. If you could read my love, then it goes on. Hold on. Let's see. I never knew I'd feel this way, and I've got to say, I just don't get it. This is a tremendous bridge. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone, and I just can't get it back. Oh, forget it. Last verse. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie about a ghost from a wishing well. Oh, my God. In a castle dark or a fortress strong with chains upon my feet, the story always ends. And if you read between the lines, you'll know that I'm just trying to understand. Another great guitar fill. The feeling that you left. I never knew I'd feel this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone, and I just can't get it back. Wow. Come on, Gordo. It's unbelievable. Let's see here. Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald lyrics. Hold on. Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald lyrics. Oh man, these are too good. I mean, this is absolutely brilliant stuff. You guys know this song, right? The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down. That is unbelievable. That just rolls, you know? The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchigumi. The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. Oh my God! The good ship and the good ship and the good ship and true was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early. The ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As the big freighters go, was bigger than most, with a crew and good captain well seasoned. Concluding some terms with a couple steel firms. Oh my God, who writes like this? This is unbelievable, right? This is unreal. This is just absolutely brilliant lyrics. Concluding some terms with a couple steel firms when they left fully loaded for Cleveland, and later that night when the ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind they'd been feeling. The wind in the wires made a tattletale sound, and a wave broke over the railing, and every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November come stealing. The dawn came late, and breakfast had to wait when the gales of November came slashing. When afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of a hurricane west wind. Oh my God. This is, forget it. This is unbelievable. Right? It's poetry. Richard just said that. That's what it is. It's, my God. This is, forget it. Who can write lyrics like that now? I mean, what do we got? We got stupefyingly funky, Jonas Brothers. And you see this stuff. I mean, come on. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours? The searchers all say they'd have made Whitefish Bay if they'd put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up or they might have capsized. They may have broke deep and took water. And all that remains is the faces and names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. Oh, come on. Give me... What? Those are unbelievable lyrics. Come on. Wow. That's that's unreal. Nobody puts the time into lyrics anymore, Colin says. That's right. Or maybe nobody can actually write good lyrics anymore because they don't have the life experience. That could be it. When I see Sting. I mean, Sting has some unbelievably great lyrics. Like, I love Fortress Around Your Heart. Under the ruins of a walled city, crumbling towers in beams of yellow light. No flags of truce, no cries of pity. The siege guns have been pounding through the night. It took a day to build the city. We walked through its streets in the afternoon. As I returned across the fields I'd known, I recognized the walls that I once made. Had to stop in my tracks for fear of walking on the mines I'd laid. And if I built this fortress around your heart, encircled you in trenches and barbed wire, let me build a bridge, for I cannot fill the chasm. Let me set the battlements on fire. Just forget. I mean, Sting was just everything he wrote back then, 84, 85, just unbelievable. One of my favorite songs of his that I did the other day, "I Burn for You," which was it was a B-side with the Police, and it was on Bring on the Night live record. I love these lyrics of this song. I played it the other day. Now that I have found you in the couth of your evening smile, the shade of your parasol and your love flows through me. Though I drink at your pool, I burn for you. I burn for. You and I are lovers when nighttime falls around. When nighttime folds around our bed, in peace we sleep entwined, and our love flows through me. Though an ocean soothes my head, I burn for you. Oh my God, right? Then the bridge. Stars will fall from dark skies as ancient rocks are turning. Quiet fills the room, and your love flows through me. Though I lie here so still, I burn for you. I burn for you. That's just brilliant. Though I drink at your pool, I burn for you. This is just, though an ocean soothes my head. I mean, this is, wow. Man, that's just, yeah, I know. Gordon Lightfoot's music really is, you can read the things. Any great lyricist, Joni Mitchell, oh my God. Amelia, it was just a false alarm. My God, it's unreal. Top 10 best lyrics. Yeah, there we go. Bono was an incredibly good lyricist. I mean, the lyrics in One are some of the greatest lyrics ever written. One, U2. One lyrics. I love these lyrics. This is amazing. Let's see. Is it getting better, or do you feel the same? Will it get easier on you? You've got someone to blame. You say one love, one life. It's one need in the night. One love, we get to share it. Leaves you, baby, if you don't care for it. That's incredibly good writing. Did I disappoint you or leave a bad taste in your mouth? You act like you never had love and you want me to go without. Well, it's too late tonight to drag the past out into the light. Oh my God, it's unbelievable. We're one, but we're not the same. We get to carry each other, one. Have you come here for forgiveness? Have you come to raise the dead? Have you come here to play Jesus to the lepers in your head? Did I ask too much, more than a lot? You gave me nothing, now it's all I got. I mean, that is so good. We're one, but we're not the same. Well, we hurt each other, then we do it again. You say, love is a temple, love a higher law. Love is a temple, love the higher law. You ask me to enter, and then you make me crawl, and I can't keep holding on to what you got when all you got is hurt. That is amazingly good lyric writing right there. Let's see here. I don't know what's going on here. What is going on here while I'm reading this stuff? Are you guys having conversations with each other? Jimmy Webb is a great lyricist. I agree. Bruce Springsteen, great lyricist. Great storytellers are far and few today, I know. Really. Um, yeah, it's. I mean, there are so many great. Um, I mean, I love. One of my sisters says in the words of the great poet Mick Jagger, you can't always get what you want, but if you try, sometimes you just might find you get what you need. I mean, that is absolutely brilliant. Um, I need a video on famous bass mistakes. You have a list, Bill. Send me the list. I want to hear the famous bass mistakes. Did I see Jocko play live? I did see Jocko play live. Eastman Theater. 1978, I think it was. Yeah. Um, let's see here. What else? Um, Music therapy. You saw U2 live at Red Rocks when they were shooting Under Blood Red Sky. Rained. Oh, they had a lot of problems because of the rain. I almost had to cancel that, and that ended up being an amazing show. Um, amazing show. What's up, Camilo? Jocko was incredible back then. When I saw him play, he had such a presence, and what an amazingly good, bass sound live. Acoustic 360, I believe he played through. Was Jocko the best musician I've seen live? Um, he's one of the best musicians I've seen live. Um, How did I meet Elvin Jones? I met Elvin Jones when he was playing with Michael Brecker. Michael Brecker introduced me to Elvin Jones. They were recording in '99. I'll tell you what record. It was at Avatar in New York City. Matheny was on the record too. Brecker introduced me to all those guys. He's like, "This is my friend Rick." I couldn't believe it. It was hilarious. It was not hilarious. It was incredibly cool. I'm getting depressed now. I always get depressed when I look at this. Let's see. Bibliography. Let's look at all music here. Whatever would have come out in '99. Credits. Let's see here. Discography. Here we go. It would have been Time is of the Essence was the record, I think. Is that right? Let me see who's on it. Credits. Yeah. It was okay, so the James Farber engineered. Yep, I met him. Larry Goldings was on it. Elvin Jones, Pat Metheny. Yeah, that was it. It was Brecker, Elvin Jones, Larry Goldings, Pat Metheny. Bill Stewart. Bill Stewart. On some. Jeff Tain Watts was on it as well. But really, Elvin was the main person on that. So I was there in the studio when they were making that record. I was there every day. I wasn't in the studio, but I saw them tracking it. I mean, I was in the studio for some of it, but I was working. They were in Studio C. They recorded it at Avatar. And I was working in Studio D with Kevin Shirley, who produces all the Joe Bonamassa records now. Let's see here. Wait, Elton John, you also met him at one point. I don't know that song, Ticking. Okay, so my Elton John story. I thought I told it here, but I'll tell it again. I was producing a record at Tree Sound in 2004. Maybe it was late 2000. No, it was the beginning of 2004, January. And I no, I think it was before January. Maybe it was December, something like that. Okay, it was end of 2003, beginning of 2004. And the band I was working with, Jump Little Children, we were in the first day of tracking drums. And I was in the control room. And the live room that they were in is a good 100 feet away from the control room. And there's another room in between it with no TV monitor and no window. Even if there was a window, it doesn't matter. There's another room, and then this huge live room called the Cave was there. And so we're getting ready to do it. The first track, I'm talking to the guys on the thing. I'm like, yo, hey, where's everybody? Yo, hey, what's up? Is there anybody? What's going on with these people? So I say to Ken, my assistant GL that you guys have seen in the videos, I said, go out and get those guys. See what's going on out there. So he comes out, and he doesn't come back. And I was like, what is going on? So I start walking towards the door to go out to the live room to see where they are. And then all of a sudden the door opens and they come walking in. What's up, Elliot? So they come walking in, and they said, you're not going to believe who just came in. I said, who? They said, Elton John. I said, what are you talking about? He just walked into our session. And I said, what do you mean? He said, he just walked into the room. I said, when? They're like, right now. He said that some guy came in and said, are you Jump Little Children? And we said, yes. And he walked out. And then Elton John came in 2 minutes later. So I said, no way. And then I called the front desk. I said, is Elton John working here in the A room? And he says, they say, yeah, he is. So anyways, the guys say, the guy said to me that Elton talked to them for a few minutes and said to come on over after the session was done. I was like, I don't believe it. So I called the desk, and they said, yes, Elton John is working in there in Studio A. I was like, wow. I thought they were busting my chops. So anyways, we finished our session at about 8 o'clock, and I called over to that room, and or GL did or something. Called over to the Studio A, and Elton told him to have us come over. And so I came over with the band, and he was there, and Bernie Taupin was there, and Elton's band, his original band that he had, with Nigel playing drums. I mean, it was, they were hanging out there. He introduced me to Bernie Taupin. I couldn't believe it. We talked about music for about 45 minutes, all different genres of music. Elton knew everything. The guy is just an encyclopedia of contemporary music at the time. We're talking 2004. He knew all the new metal bands. He knew everything that was out. He was constantly listening to new music. So after we talked for about 45 minutes, he goes, you want to hear the new song that we played, or that we tracked today? I was like, yeah, sure, of course. So he says, okay, sit down. And so I sit down at the desk at the SSL console, and Elton sits right next to me, and then they blast the thing. And I just kept thinking, this is Elton John right next to me. Elton John. So anyways, and Bernie was right there. I mean, he was sitting right next to him. It's like I was sitting there. I wish I had a camera back then. So, yeah. Anyway, so I got to talk to Elton John for an hour that day with the band, and it was amazing. And he was there every day for was there every day for a month making a record. So there you go. That's my Elton John story. Only time I met him. I saw him when I worked at Blockbuster Music here. And he would ask questions. He'd be in the classical room when I worked in there. When I first moved to town, I didn't have a job and I worked for minimum wage. And he'd come in every Tuesday and buy records. With no security at the time. He still lives here in Atlanta, though. I'd love to interview him. So that's it. All right. That's all I want to say right now. You guys are amazing. I got my discount code if you want to buy something, support the channel for another hour and 45 minutes. RB400, 30% off anything in my store. The new ear training app is out. Go to beatoeartraining.com, and they've just added the leaderboard for those of you that are signed up. You can click the thing to be. You have to go into settings and click that you want to be part of that. But you can get in there and score because not everything has been scored on since it just got added tonight. So, anyways, you guys are amazing. We'll talk later. See you.